down. We're just gonna head on over and join everybody else. Boro, who did not die of the plague despite having it, is doing a good job of leading our troops over here. Antioch is severely depopulated. Damascus is severely depopulated. Oh, 7,000 troops coming in. It is Forest who will gain a slight advantage there. No. Revolt, come back. We need your help. Please? We're gonna get these 1,000 in and hope that they bolster our numbers enough. But I'm not thinking that's gonna do so well here. Well, they dropped a few thousand, but we did also. I think we've lost this battle. Too bad we weren't able to take the capital before that happened. Oh, and our troops split up. That is not going to make things easier. Raiders have arrived in Nicopolis. Look, there's too much going on there. Can you come back? Oh, and our wife died. Well, that was not a long-lived marriage, I'm afraid. Maybe we should wait until the plague is over. Get married again. Ah! It's finally tailing off. You can watch the plague continue to end. That's good. Sophia's under siege. 421? That's like nobody. I am afraid this is not going to go well. Are there mercenaries we can hire? Are. 45 per month is a little bit much. We don't have a holy order. Can't go that route. Yeah. 25 a month is doable. For a little while, anyway. I'll hire them. They'll just hang out over here. Yes. Together they should outnumber the Liege's forces. Yeah, you sneak in over there. See if that works for you. We're going to wait here until they arrive. We're going to join together. Come back together. The price of decadence. The ruling dynasty of the Samanid Shahdam has been overthrown by the zealous and hard-lived tribesmen of the Dana dynasty. Their decadent Shahdam has been toppled, freeing any vassals from their bondage to the unworthy Shah. With the Shahdam gone, time will tell if a worthy dynasty will be up to the task of restoring authority to the region. So this word Shah, most Americans know that word Shah as a word that means prince or king, which it does. It's Persian, though, and if you speak a little German, you may be aware that the word in German for chess is Schach, and Schach comes from Shah. It's the same root. In fact, chess is the game of kings, so it is Schach. That's also where the word check in chess comes from. You're saying Schach an Mot, or the king is dead, check and mate. And check is just Schach, king. Keep your eye on your king. I find that fascinating, to have the history of the game written into the words itself. Sophia is not doing well. Are we surprised? Not at all. Cosma, you could be a military commander, so please do. Really could use your help here. Also, we're going to throw the... Oh, you're already on there. Wow, the condottieri leader, the mercenary leader, is only a 3 military skill. That's not good at all. How are we doing? Well, we've lost 2 battles and won, but they haven't been major. Meanwhile, occupying places is doing awesome, and we still control all of our holdings at the moment. We can take their capital, though. This will be so much nicer. Oh, we're down below 1,000. I'm really glad we had saved up as much as we did. Not be doing anywhere near as well without it. Ideally, be able to take them on here. New commander needed. Alright, you have 2, but you're willing to fight. At this point, that is what I need. Oh, it's clearing up. Thank goodness. Antioch is... No, that's Alexandretta. Antioch is clear, though. So, that's good. Damascus... Damascus is clear, too. There are places with good hospitals clearing up. And they've lifted their siege without taking it. Fantastic news. Meanwhile, we have managed to take Tirnovo. Continue to siege down these places. Looks like by breaking the siege on Sofia, they managed to do themselves more harm than good, I think. The defensive pact has been disbanded, okay. Not much left in the world to work with. Mongols haven't expanded too far. Good. Reminder, if you're joining midstream here, Africa is under the control of Christians. Nominally, anyway. Queen Denise of Africa is a French Catholic. Africa ravaged by plague, speaking of. Death is haunting the continent of Africa as the plague is spreading among its inhabitants. Blackened bodies lay rotting in the sun, and the stench is unbearable. Many have fled the larger settlements, but the epidemic follows, with the bodies floating down the Nile and the Niger. When will it... We ask this question over and over again. It's an important question. How long can this continue? You're losing so many people to Black Death and Forest and everything else. This is tough on our troops. We're at 99% war score though. Western Europe ravaged by plague. From the Rock of Gibraltar to the ports of London, the plague has been spreading, harvesting the lives of nobles and farmers alike. The countryside of the afflicted areas has been left haunting and desolate. Here and there, pyres from the burning of the deceased can be seen from miles away. Again, historically, it came to England a little later than to the rest of Europe. The Channel was an effective prevention, but it didn't stay away forever. What it meant was that England, well, the British Isles, I should say, acted as something of an incubator, and there was another wave that spread from England back into Central Europe for a short while. Why are we capped? Less than 36 months have passed. Holding in Tiberias is under siege. By whom? By the Jerusalemites. Interesting. Well, we're going to wander over here. See if we can't avoid the plague any further. Done our part. Need to recruit more soldiers and not be besieging places. Your steward Maya wishes to talk about the old tunnels under the castle. The argument is that they should be maintained better now that times are rough. You never know when you'll have to get out, and quickly. So, sure, you rummage through your things and hand Maya a faded map of the tunnels. Makes good sense to me. My liege, Maya catches up with you as you're strolling down the main hall. She looks concerned, and you order her to spit it out, whatever the news is. The tunnels, my lord, she breathes, and continues to tell you that somebody has been using them. Guards have stumbled upon tools and torches, recently used by the look of it. This is a great opportunity for an ambush. Oh, did we lose a place? Lost control of Vinstaya. That's not good. Is that up here? No? Controlled by the revolt. What I need to do is find a revolt county that's been taken by Liege. This war just started taking longer. There it is. 3,000 troops up there, right? Your guards have captured someone in the tunnels. However, the person does not seem to be completely stable. Your guards' faces are not showing the usual bloodthirst when they present Todorka the Troubadour, a starved-looking and oddly jumpy person. Okay. Todorka the Troubadour. Stressed, cynical, gregarious, content, shrewd, poet, grey eminence. Look at that diplomacy score. Let's hear what she has to say for herself. You approach the locked door warily. Inside, Todorka is talking quietly to herself. The guards tell you that she claims to have a lover at court. They were on the way back into the castle when her beloved fell ill. Devastated from the loss, she remained in the tunnels. She doesn't seem all there, my lord. Poor thing, let her join my court. Whatever disease took the lover of Todorka has obviously left her immune. The somewhat jittery Todorka joins your court. Sure. We may just all die from the plague, but them's the breaks. Antioch is back to a minor depopulation. That's good. That will help our income. Losing as much as we once were. Or are we doing almost time? Actually, it's out of Sofia already. So we are going to open our gates. Open the gates. March across the land. You awake in the middle of the night to a loud clamoring down the corridor. Outside the room, the shadows of pitchforks paint the walls and you hear screaming. You close the door behind you. How did the peasants get in? The tunnel should be secure. My Maya had them inspected. Guards to arms. That scheming lurker you let in must somehow have messaged the rebels, you think. During the chaos, they called for her, over and over, Todorka, the troubadour. The chaos was everywhere, and even though your guards handled the peasant soldiers well enough, injuries are felt on your side as well. In the chaos, Todorka the troubadour made a stealthy getaway, while you are injured for life. Duke Balin the giant gains the trait, cynical. This is awful. There's only a stump where your hand used to be. You are now one-handed. I have to deal with this. Wow. No kidding, I'm injured for life. Hopefully, we survive. Reports have reached us that traitors and travelers are being harassed by raiders in your land of Damascus. Send my marshal to hunt them down? Sure. Come on, make it over. Count Broslov brought forth to me the head of the raiders' leader, of the bandit leader who previously plagued merchants in Damascus. Alright, excellent work. Last thing we need right now is more people dying. Oof. 990 out of 12,000. Temple Holding has finished constructing in Salerno. Interesting. My liege, I'm pleased to report that your errant subject Barbara has been converted to the Bogomolist faith. Well, that's good. Good news indeed. Oh. 6,000 troops. Orthodox uprising. No. We don't have time for uprisings. Oh boy. Really don't want them to take our land. Excuse me. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Black Death is retreating. Some pockets here and there, but doing fairly well, all told. You're heading down here now. Gotta leave this in the hands of the rebel leader. We were so close to getting this, too. Count Radoslav of Madaba has inherited the county. Okay. Our marshal has died, apparently, but managed to do a good thing. Ivanka, you are a fantastic marshal. Come on in. And, yeah, definitely train troops. That's like a #1 thing right now. We need as many soldiers as possible. Siege of Tiberius. No! Oh, it ended. Honorable Duke Balin, may you live in harmony and contentment. I would like to give you a seat on my council and therefore offer you the title of Chancellor. It says Tsar Svetoslav. Who are you? Bloodlines do you have? You've got the blood of Attila in you, okay. The Duke of Franconia is your heir. I guess I'll be your Chancellor, sure. I'm fairly diplomatic, that kind of makes sense. Why do you hate me? Traitor? Ah, the previous one died of the plague. Previous Tsar, that is. We do not want this to fall to cards. Okay, well, we have our faithful Chancellor there who's continuing to fabricate claims. Maybe I should bounce you over to Alexandria or Jerusalem or something. Jerusalem might make sense. What with these wars that have been going on? Peasant revolt is not something I need to worry about. Why don't you head back into Antioch, please? This is of Bulgar. Keep the retinues, disband everybody else. Fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Crete. No, that's not going to happen. Oh, hey, plague's over. Time to get married. Yes, can we get married to a princess of the Byzantine Empire? That would be fantastic. Especially if we can have a kid that can then inherit the Byzantine Empire. Well-dressed merchant has requested an audience. The man presents himself as Master Nehilai ben Mikhail, a representative of the Jewish Radnite merchants, and implores, "We are seeking to set up an office in Antioch, but lack the funds. If you would sponsor us, we would be eternally grateful." Well, funds we have. More trade is a good thing. Here's 110, and we'll gain some more tax and trade out of Antioch. I'm in favor of this. News from China. Emperor Jia Xiaozhu, the Chinese son of heaven, has died and has been succeeded by Jia Xuanzong. Like his predecessor, the new emperor is known to believe in an isolationist China. Darn it. Apparently he takes a special interest in concubines, but frowns on Iranian cultures. Time for the emperor to practice the art of calligraphy. I would prefer to have an open China to have trade flow. This is a Duchess of Carly. Interesting. So, we are now married to a Byzantine lady named Euphemia Phokas, born in the Purple Even. Oh, you've got a weak claim on the Byzantine Empire. That is wonderful.